Hi guys, this is the StarCraft noob trainer, and this is a StarCraft 2 tutorial. So I'm playing on the map. I really forgot the name. I think it's something like Asylum or Asylum. um, and it's a free player map. It's not in this map package which is played on these league matches. Um, so yeah, this is a free player map. I'm playing with a friend, which means I'm playing versus a friend. He's actually quite good, and he's playing Terran, and I'm Zerg. And yeah, this is a pretty nice game. It's at least 30 minutes, but I made the game tempo twice as fast. So you don't need to watch the game 30 minutes, so just, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, I guess. Yeah, and I'm scouting with my overlords the other two positions, and I did my gas before the pool, and now I'm doing a gas, and I'll break it up, yeah, so I can do an extra drone. You can always do this. This is very helpful if you have to build an overlord, and then you can use the time and do this trick to build an additional drone. And I'm going for an expansion, and what I plan to do is a speedlings with banelings rush. So you want to break the wall of the Terran, the depots preferred, with the banelings. You do like 4 or 5 banelings, and then break the depots, and then go in with the Zerglings. This will work very good if the Terran goes for a tech strategy. Then if you break the supply depot, you've already won. Yeah, and now I'm doing my banelings nest. I've already developed the speed upgrade for the Zerg, for the Zerglings, and I'm already doing my hive. Is it the hive? No, the layer. It's the layer. To do some other tech then. Now I'm doing some banelings. I've hotkeyed my first hatchery on 1, my second on 2, and my banelings on 4, and my Zerglings on 3. And later you want to have all your hatcheries on 1 hotkey. Well, I usually do that, and I messed it up here a lot. Finally I've managed to break the depots, but I think I couldn't kill a single marine. Now I tried to kill the supply depot. Don't know if it worked. Maybe he has repaired it in time. And now he's attacking me, and yeah, he just did a huge mistake. He wanted to get up the ramp to get an advantage and kill my main base, but I catched him off guard there with my Zerglings, and so it's not equal. He's got more units. I wasted many units with that strategy. It just didn't work. So he's got a little bit of an advantage, but I get my expansion, and he's still in the space. But you usually get fast expansions with Zerg, so this isn't really an advantage for me, because I don't have many drones on my expansion, because on my 2 bases, because I use so many larvas to do Zerglings. And I've 1 queen to puke larvs on or eggs on the hatcheries, because I didn't want to waste 150 minerals for another queen, so it's running around there. And I also did some of these creep producing things on the creeper, or however this pink thing is called, on the creep. And I will do my second queen then, and I'm going for infestors and hydralisks. You really need to do infestors in a Zerg versus Terran. It is really the key unit. The one ability of the infestor which makes the enemies stop and lose, I don't know, 40 or 50 lives. This is such a key ability, and you always want to do this on the enemy's marines and marauders. So this will help you win the battle, because without them he will always heal his units, and maybe he won't use many of his troops, and you lose all your Zerg army. So the infestors totally help you. And also versus Protoss you can do this this controlling tentacle on the Colossus, and then you can control the Colossus for some time. Or also on Void Rays or other annoying units. And I'm planning to get my third expansion. And I see he's got some Hellions there. But this was just a tactic to catch me off guard in my main base. Now my units are all outside. He's trying to kill my lair. But yeah, I did this ability and they lost their lives, they couldn't move. And he didn't manage to kill my lair. And now I will defend it a lot, because I don't want to use the lair. And this drone is fighting the rocks. I will kill them now, I hope. Yeah, and 1 or 2 overseers should be done. Because you need... maybe you'll need detectors versus bungees or even ghosts. And the overseer has got a very nice ability to puke some brown things on the buildings, and so they can't produce for some time. So this is also very useful, and usually the enemy hasn't got all this army in the main, so you can fly in there, puke this thing, and then get out of it. And this is very annoying, especially if you have 2 or 3 overseers. They are very gas expensive, but you can do this, and then your enemy will be very annoyed. And as a Zerg, you see I have 1000 minerals and 200 gas. You need, with this strategy, a lot of gas. The Hydras cost a lot of gas, and the Infestors cost incredible sums of gas. So always get the Vespene Geyser on the expansion. And yeah, you can hotkey more hatcheries by doing the shift click, if you don't notice. Yeah, and he's dropping me again, and I think he's trying to drop me in the main too now. Yeah, but I've got a pretty good defense versus the small drop, and he will not be able to do any harm to me there. And I've killed his dropship too. Yeah, you have to click, if you have one hatchery on a hotkey, then you press shift, click on another hatchery, and then press Control +1, and then, or the hotkey you want to use, and then you have 2 hatcheries on your hotkey. And you can also do this with units. And now I'm using a great ability of the Infest, and you see how annoying this unit can be. It can produce infested Terrans while they are burrowed. So this is a extremely surprising attack, and the infested Terran only costs 25 energy, and this planetary fortress can't lift up. I think he should have done a orbital command center there, because you need the additional moves. But versus Zerg, maybe the planetary fortress isn't such a bad idea, because a surprising attack can always be very annoying, and the planetary fortress helps you versus this. And yeah, he's attacking. I used the chance to get in his base now and kill everything I see. And he's killing my expansion now. And I'll go back now with my troops, because I don't want this to be too risky for me, because I think I've already won the game. And I'm doing the Infestors ability, and you see they are all on low life. The Medivacs won't have any energy now, and he's got Ravens. Yeah, but they weren't of great use now. And I still have 1 expansion and 2 going up there. I cancelled them as he came to this base, so I got some more time, and I didn't lose any minerals. And so I could get in his base. So as you could see, scouting is very important. I knew that he was going out, and I used my chance, and so I could win the game. But yeah, maybe my army could have overwhelmed him anyway. But we don't know. And now, yeah, now it's over. Don't know if we wrote GG now, but yeah, you can. I realized that I could control his SCVs and then build buildings with them. This was very funny. I don't know who the buildings belong then. Maybe I could even produce. Yeah, the buildings belong to me, so maybe I could produce some additional SCVs if I managed to build this building. So then you could control 2 races with Zerg, which would be pretty funny. Alright, this was it, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Yeah, and of course I'm still giving this training sessions. It's only possible if you are from Europe, because we can't change the server yet. So this will be changed, I hope after a patch. This should be possible, and I don't know, 8 euros per hour would be nice for me, and hopefully for you too. If you're such a StarCraft geek and you want to become better, then I will help you and tell you some strategies, other stuff, and blah blah. And look for more in my description. And look forward for the next tutorial. I don't know when I will do it, but I'll do it for sure. Okay, goodbye.